Oh, all right, good. Are we back? We're live, pal. All right, we're back. Live in the living color, if you will. So, we're going to go back to the start of the women's match. Sorry about the interruption there, folks. What's going on, Mario? Welcome back. Sorry about that interruption. Man, Jesus, like the whole thing just came apart. The whole thing just came apart right then and there. We're not live right now. We're live. I'm live, but the pay-per-view isn't live. Live would be somewhere in the middle of the show. The whole thing cut off like right as the chairs match was going to take place, so I couldn't really make fun of it. We're going to sit here and we're going to make fun of the... We're going to make fun of this match. We're going to talk about this match here. We're going to talk about this match. What is this match? This is just a regular match. Oh, a tables match. Mike Chioda looks old. Mike Chioda has not aged well. Oh, Mike Chioda was a guy who looked like he was 30 for almost forever, and then all of a sudden he looks like he's 50. Like he looked like he was 30 for 15 years, and now he looked like he was 50. Yeah, from what I saw of the chairs matches, I was fiddling around with my phone. Yeah, it looked fine. Looked great. Looked alright. Didn't look bad at all. Or like just the core concept of a chairs match was fucking retarded, but it was fine. Becky Lynch was going for a table there. Alexa Bliss slides underneath the middle and bottom rope there, kind of a catapult drop kick almost. And Alexa Bliss putting the table back. Alexa Bliss doesn't want to go through a table. She's putting it back. Becky Lynch now whipping Alexa Bliss into the barricade. Now, see, if the table match had been starting right now, you know what I mean? Like, had they given me a longer break in between, like maybe they cut to the halftime show or something, which is probably what they should have done. I'd have been more willing to go live with it, but right now we gotta go back and watch this with my little spinner cake here. Alexa Bliss getting kicked right in the midsection and powerbomb Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is gonna try to powerbomb Alexa through the announce table, but instead Alexa goes to the apron and kicks Becky Lynch right in the side of the head. What's going on, Loki, bruh? Welcome. Let's see how much they can screw up a table spot. Yes, let's see. yes, let's. So if you're watching the replay of this, it appears that of this stream, it appears that the stream is back up, or this is the second stream. Alexa Bliss going for a leapfrog, turned into a flapjack-like maneuver. Becky Lynch now with a suplex. Yeah, just somewhere between a snap and a vertical, but it's fine. Becky Lynch now in control of Alexa Bliss, and Becky Lynch is going to go back out and look again for a table. And that same table that Alexa Bliss put back underneath the ring because she didn't want it used. Why are there a whole bunch of sports drinks and stuff underneath there? Like, what the hell is that for? Oh, like Gatorades and whatnot. Anyway, Becky Lynch setting up the table now on the outside. Alexa Bliss still selling. What was it? The flapjack she took? No, suplex. Oh, Alexa Bliss now. And Becky Lynch is looking to suplex Alexa Bliss through the table, and this could do it. This could break a table here. A vertical suplex through the table, that could break it. But Alexa Bliss is going to fight it. And Becky Lynch is going to have a hard time getting Alexa Bliss over because, again, Alexa Bliss is probably 6 inches shorter than Becky Lynch. So she has to reach over the ropes to pull her up for a vertical suplex, and that's not going to help. And now Alexa Bliss is just a ridiculous fire in her eyes there. She's now stomping a mud hole in Becky Lynch in the corner. She neglected to walk it dry, but she's coming back with a right hand. Irish whip now back into the corner. On the Irish last kicker, Becky Lynch. Becky with a springboard side kick to Alexa Bliss as she's dangling precariously on the apron, trying not to go through the ladder, and she's biting Becky Lynch's hand and just knocks her off the second rope. Just trips her and knocks her off the second rope. I don't know that that's how Becky Lynch wanted to be eaten tonight, but either way, pounding away on her back and shoulder area is Alexa Bliss. Is Bliss now on Becky Lynch. Double knees to the back as Becky Lynch is draped across the middle rope there. Pinfall submissions don't count in this one. You got to drive your opponent through a table. So as much as Alexa Bliss doesn't want to go through a table herself, and that's why she put the table back underneath the ring, she's still got to find a way to beat Becky Lynch to the point where she can put her through a table. And Alexa Bliss just stomping away, just driving Becky Lynch's head into that mat. And now Alexa looks like she's going to go for a table herself here. Yes, she is. Here comes Becky Lynch. Off the apron and, right into the ring post. And there's some kind of chant. Don't remember what, didn't quite hear it from the crowd here in Dallas, Texas. And Lynch goes face first into that ring apron again. And a second time from Alexa Bliss. And both women, for some reason, the rings are not going to stay up like that. The rings only stay up when it's turned upside down. Both women having a little bit of trouble turning the table over, but Alexa Bliss actually gets it set up now. In the corner, draped lengthwise, standing lengthwise there in the corner. Perfect position for a power bomb from the top rope. He always has sports drinks under the ring for no reason. Yes, it's quite literally no reason. Big right hands. A big back elbow now from Becky Lynch. Oh, they botched the clothesline spot, their running spot there. Now they're just fighting their way through it. Alexa Bliss just hammering the back of Becky Lynch now. And again, you got to try to get your opponent through a table. That's how you win this match. Alexa now, she's draping Becky Lynch up over that table. And this could be how Becky Lynch or Alexa Bliss wins it. If Alexa Bliss, maybe it could. I don't know. Like Alexa Bliss is like, she's so tiny. Like she's gonna, you know how much I said, you know how much force she's going to have to come off the top rope with to drive Becky Lynch through that table? Not that it matters because Becky Lynch just came off the table there. Both women now fighting in the corner. Alexa's looking for a superplex, or at least a suplex from the middle rope, not a top rope suplex. And Alexa fires Becky Lynch off, and Becky Lynch moves the table out of the way. And Alexa Bliss now back in control. No, she's not. Scoop slam. No, the table's not set up. The table's not set up. Becky Lynch was going to try to body slam Alexa through the table, but the table's sitting sideways up. I'm going to fast forward the pay-per-view after the match, so because I'm way ahead of you. Yeah, I'm sure I will. I'm absolutely sure I will. Now Alexa here has set the table up in the corner. Come on, ladies. You've only been out there for like 2 or 3 minutes. Come on. Come on, let's go. Shouldn't really be dragging this much. Oh, big European by Becky. And there's another European uppercut by Becky on Alexa. There's one more. Clothesline from the last kicker, and there's a second one. Big calf kick, and she's making a comeback now. And Alexa Bliss, she's in the wrong part of town. She's propped up on that chair that she propped up in the corner. She doesn't want to be there. Becky Lynch didn't want to go through the table. Her own momentum was almost going to carry her through. You almost wonder if that would have been enough. She's looking for an exploder suplex. Just an STO from Alexa. On Becky Lynch, and now Alexa. I don't know if that force would have driven Alexa through the table. Sunset flip. Not going to do Becky Lynch any good. There are no pinfalls in this match. Double knees, moonsault knees. Combination from Alexa Bliss. And you got to get your opponent through the table. Oh, Alexa Bliss is going to try to just crush Becky Lynch through the table. It doesn't work. And Alexa Bliss, for some reason, punching her own arm. in some botchy ass fucking fist work on Becky Lynch. Not the kind of fist work I'd be looking for in either one of these girls, but that's what Chatterbait's for. Becky Lynch pulling herself up by the ropes. Alexa Bliss now getting punched right in the midsection. Becky Lynch has Alexa on her shoulders. She's going to try to drive her. Was it going to be attitude adjustment through the... no, Alexa topples the table back over. Oh, DDT. DDT, and Becky Lynch's head hit the underlip of the table, that hard plastic underlip of the table. And let's not forget Alexa's back. Alexa's back and Becky's head both hit that hard underlip of that table. Alexa's back has got... yeah, Alexa's back is in screaming in pain. She didn't think she didn't think that one all the way through. That hard, probably metal underlip there. Either metal or hard plastic under the under of the table. Oh, wait, Becky Lynch now with the disarmor through one of the table legs. The disarmor through one of the table legs. The match can't end like that, though. And Becky Lynch lets go for whatever... you can cause a lot of damage like that, but Becky Lynch lets go of that maneuver. Pump handle Uranagi. What's going on, RPS? Plum Panel, you're a Nagi in the middle of the ring now. We're not live with the pay-per-view. I had a little technical difficulty with the camera here, but I did want to see this match, and it's somewhat disappointing so far. But we're in the middle of the Becky Lynch Alexa Bliss match. Becky's setting the table up on the bottom rope. She's draping the table on the bottom rope for some reason. You're not going to get... That damn sure is not going to break the table. That is damn sure not going to break it. But Alexa now, carefully draped across the table. That's carefully draped across the bottom rope. And what's Becky Lynch got in mind here? Oh, Becky's going to try to stomp her way through that, but it's not going to work. The ropes are not going to break, or not going to support it enough to break in the middle there, the way Becky Lynch wanted, and she tossed off hair first of the top rope by Alexa Bliss was Becky Lynch, who's making sure that she doesn't have a wardrobe malfunction as much as we all would want that. But Becky Lynch is still is crawling now as Alexa Bliss is still in this match. Table matches remind me of that hilarious Extreme Rules match where Big Show stepped on a table and lost. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. But it also reminds me of Sheamus' first title win against John Cena, where everybody thought it was an accident that John Cena wasn't supposed to win, or John Cena wasn't supposed to lose, because it was John Cena in the height of his John Cena-ness, and Sheamus had never shown himself to be any kind of like a world champion contender or a serious world champion contender. And then next thing you know, John Cena like slips off the turnbuckle and onto a chair, and even Sheamus looks like, I won the match. I'm a champion now. It looked like a botch. It looked like a botch. Both women now on the outside on the apron fighting. Just above a table, Alexa Bliss comes off the apron, but not into the table. Oh, she's gonna powerbomb Becky Lynch through the table. New champion. New champion. New champion. My Little Spinner Baby is the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Oh, my little spinner mama. Oh, come on down to Long Beach and we'll celebrate, baby. Yes, we will. Oh. I don't even think that belt... I feel like that belt's even too big for her. She's so tiny. She's so tiny and cute. Oh. I'm a little shocked that Becky Lynch lost the title this quickly. But... I'm a little shocked that Becky Lynch lost the title this quickly and in such a whatever match. But My Little Spinner Baby is women's champion. My Little Spinner Baby is women's champ. My Little Spinner Baby is women's champion. So it turns out my little malfunction here was a good thing. Because had I actually been live, I'd have had to sit through one of those other an extended version of one of those fucking K Jewelers commercials. Jesus Christ, thank you, oh powerful Sorkin in heaven, or in New York, that I didn't have to sit through that bullshit. God damn it. Whew. Great. Terrific. Da-da-da. That's awesome. Great. Awesome. I didn't have to sit through that bullshit. It's a good thing I didn't have to sit through fucking every kiss begins with fuck every kiss beginning with K. Fuck you. And by the way, those commercials are going to keep going through Valentine's Day and, if last year's any indication, through Mother's Day, because they want you to buy your mom something way too expensive. So now I'm live in the living color. And John Cena's hosting Saturday Night Live. So what? I don't care. I don't care. Things I don't care about, things I don't care about. But we're live now. So all that leaves is the heavyweight title match. if my card is correct over here on Wikipedia, all that leaves is the heavyweight title match between AJ and Dean Ambrose, and I'm ready for that. Let's see. Yeah, Sheamus got a really fast push. Yeah, he did. He debuted, and next thing you know, he beats John Cena during peak John Cena. Yeah, that's right. That was I watched that pay-per-view with the crew of with like the local SoCal indie wrestlers, like a whole bunch of us were like we went over to somebody's house with the pay-per-view, and we all thought, "Oh shit, Sheamus is fired." Everybody was like, "That wasn't supposed to happen." Like everybody thought that was a botch. Like professionals, the guys that have been all over the world thought that was a botch. Thought that something happened that wasn't supposed to happen. Sheamus wasn't actually supposed to be champion at the end of that. Next thing you know, Sheamus is champ. Who knew? And honestly, that's the only Sheamus championship reign I can tell you about. I can't. Oh wait, and him beating Daniel Bryan in 18 seconds. Those are the only two. And I don't even remember the reigns. I just remember him winning. Like Sheamus to me has never been a top level guy, and I don't see him ever becoming a top level guy. Like he's like a roided out James Ellsworth to me. Like he's there. I don't see him ever winning. Like like they've given him championships. So I guess I can see him winning them, but his title reigns don't mean anything. His title reigns are all meaningless. I can't think of any really good storylines he's been in. Like he's just kind of been there. Like that's not to say that he sucks. He's just there. Let's see. All right. So yes, we're live. Thank you for the malfunction. My phone actually decided to help me in this stream. Thank you for the malfunction, so I didn't have to sit through that apparently long ass K Jewelers commercial. Why the fuck couldn't they put that stupid long-ass K Jewelers commercial somewhere in between the ladder match and the chairs match? Why did they wait that long for that bullshit? Ew. Whatever. Whatever. The tables match was not very good. So far, for those keeping score at home, the pre-show match was decent, but the ending was very good. The tag team match was good. Not great, but good. The Nikki Carmella match was not very good, but thankfully short. Like, it was about as long as it should have been. The Miz versus Ziggler was not as good as their Survivor Series match, quite honestly. It really wasn't. Miz was just milking, climbing up the fucking ladder. Like, Miz was taking his sweet-ass time. I hate those ladder matches where somebody does that. You know another ladder match that did that? SummerSlam 98. The Rock and Triple H. The build-up to their Intercontinental Championship match was I did miss the Becky Lynch interview, but I don't care. I'll catch it later. The build-up to Rock and Triple H SummerSlam 98 was amazing. Was done picture perfectly. The match itself sucked because they had Triple H's leg was taken out of commission. I think either early on in the match or pretty sure it was early on in the match. But The Rock, after barely doing anything, was slowly climbing the ropes the way The Miz did. And it just sucked. It just made it look stupid. It's like, climb the fucking ladder already. There was no disbelief. There was no reason for The Rock to climb up the ladder as slowly as he did early on in the match. And there was damn sure no reason for Miz to climb the ladder as slowly as he did almost every time until his leg was taken out too. Like, it didn't make any fucking sense. Like, it's fucking stupid. I hate those. If you're going to do the slow ladder match, slow climb up the ladder, do it after you've been in the ring for a while. Do it after you've taken at least a big shot, at least a big spot. Like, not just running your head into the ladder or whatever, but like a big spot. Like a big spot. Like, take a suplex onto the ladder and then climb up slowly. Like, not even a vertical. Like, take a hard side suplex onto the ladder and then you can climb up slowly. But don't just milk the shit after you've only been out there for 30 seconds. Boo. So now, the more that I think about it, yeah, the lower star I'm willing to give that fucking ladder match because of the way the Miz started climbing up the goddamn ladder. Boo earns. Boo the fuck earns. And also, WWE needs to be off that shit where women can't get involved. or men can't whatever with women on the fucking show, because Maurice had gotten involved in every other fucking match. She probably should have gotten involved in this one and gotten at least kicked down by fucking Dolph Ziggler or something. But yeah. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, that ladder match, out of 5 stars, I'd give it 2.5. It was nothing to write home about. It wasn't awful. It sure as hell wasn't the worst ladder match I've ever seen, but it wasn't the best either. It was whatever. And it sure as hell didn't live up to the Survivor Series match between the two of them, which is pretty good. Where else are we? Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss. The table match was far too long. It was far too long. But my little spinner baby won. My little spinner darling. She won. I'm glad for that one. Now it's time for the title match. Now I'm told, let's see, WWE and K Jewelers are a natural partnership. Yes, both are selling you shit that actually doesn't matter. Both of you are selling fake, both of them are selling fake shit. WWE is selling wrestling, and K Jewelers is selling fucking diamonds that is actually worth about as much, if not less, than cubic zirconia. You forgot the chairs match. The chairs match was alright. The chairs match was fine. It was whatever. Like, it was fine. It wasn't terrible. Like, they did, I'll give them credit. Especially Kalisto. They did the most they could do with that shitty ass concept of a match. With that terrible concept of a match, they did the most they probably could have done with that. Pretty decent ending. It was fine. It's a good match. And the belt's hung up wrong. Boo! Come on! Why? The belt was hung up so well for the Intercontinental match. Why the hell did they hang the belt like shit for the heavyweight match? I gotta tweet about this. At WWE, fire the guy who hung the belt up for the TLC. Who hung the WWE belt up for the TLC match. Actually, give the guy for the IC match a raise. Fire the guy who hung the belt up for the TLC match. TLC tweet. Alright, anyway. Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles. This should be a good one here. Back elbow, Ambrose into Styles now as the outshine begins here by Dean Ambrose on the face that runs the place. Knife edge chops, make it a pair, make it a trio on AJ Styles, who a big back body drop on AJ Styles, who I'm told that people, when they see AJ Styles, actually don't want none. I'm told, it's my understanding that they, whoever they are, don't want none. It's my understanding. The TLC matches, while, again, TLC matches are matches that got nice chair shot into the ladder into Dean Ambrose. TLC matches are also terrible fucking concepts for matches, because all they are ladder matches. That's quite literally all they are, is fucking ladder matches. Except chairs and tables are legal too. Really? What are you going to do? Are you going to disqualify me if I use the ring bell? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. terrible fucking concept for a match, which makes it a horrible concept for a fucking pay-per-view. Ugh. Ugh. Where's the logic? Where is the fucking logic in any of this shit? Jesus Christ. If you just have them have a ladder match. That's great. Have them have a ladder match. I'm totally on board with that. Anyway. AJ Styles got Irish whipped into the ladder, but he ducked it, came back around, and got the ladder driven right into his skull by Dean Ambrose. Clothesline over the top. Ambrose just eliminated AJ from the Royal Rumble, even though that's about a month or so away. Dean Ambrose slides right back outside, and the two men are going to go for a little tour of the arena, it appears, at least up the aisle. As AJ goes face first and now gets slidden into a table, and chairs go crashing everywhere. And the table now driven into AJ Styles by Dean Ambrose as they continue their tour up the aisle. Apparently, Dean Ambrose does in fact want some. AJ Styles driven face first into another chair by Dean Ambrose, the lunatic fringe, former WWE champion in his own right, which, in my opinion, probably shouldn't have happened. Dean Ambrose probably should have been one of these guys like Jake Roberts who didn't get the belt because he didn't need it. He shouldn't need it. He's going to get suplexed on the ramp. Is AJ Styles, and his back has got to be screaming in pain right now. Let's see. That's what women say to AJ. They don't want... Now, well, he's got kids. You can see them all tattooed on his fucking ribs like an idiot. But apparently somebody did want some. At some point. Dean Ambrose now setting AJ Styles up on the on a table in between some ladders. And Dean Ambrose is going to climb one of the larger ladders, but AJ Styles is going to get out of harm's way. Dean Ambrose climbs his way back down and just clotheslines AJ Styles in the back of the head, and they are going to do a tour of the arena. Shades of Stone Cold Steve Austin during the Attitude Era. Dean Ambrose has got a trash can, one of these plastic trash cans, and puts it over AJ Styles' head. Big right hand from Ambrose now. As again, they're doing a tour of the arena. And it looks like they're going to come back into the ring. AJ Styles the hard way. Dean Ambrose feeding off the adoration of the crowd. Ambrose waiting for AJ. Ambrose off the barricade, gets a drop kick for his troubles. Almost out of desperation from the face that runs the place, AJ Styles. Replay of the drop kick from the from the barricade there. Phenomenal clothesline. Ambrose's back hit the barricade as AJ Styles hit the clothesline. And Ambrose now a little bit punch drunk. Dean Ambrose now trying to shake off the cobwebs from that drop kick he caught as he came off the barricade, but AJ Styles not going to let him off. There's another phenomenal clothesline. That time missed. And AJ now is getting... Oh, atomic dropped onto the barricade over by the timekeeper. Over by the timekeeper's table. And I wanted to disqualify him for that. He used a weapon that wasn't a chair or a ladder. He used the barricade as a weapon. How about that? Ambrose now going to try to tap into some of his CZW background there and just runs the chair right into AJ Styles' head. It's not as impressive as maybe he thought it was going to be. I don't know. And Dean Ambrose is now in the ring, and so is that huge ladder, and maybe Dean Ambrose can climb the ladder and either get the belt or at the very least adjust it so it doesn't look like shit while it's hanging there. No, AJ Styles knocks Ambrose off the ladder before he could even touch it. Why are they replaying that? That was a shitty... Why are they replaying that? Ew. Ew. Don't... Who's direct... Kevin Dunn. Stop. Stop. Stop what the fuck you're doing, Kevin. Jesus Christ. Replay shit that deserves to be replayed. Would you please? Did JBL just say that the last time we had a lunatic as champion other than Dean Ambrose was like Jack Briscoe? Is that what the fuck he said? Did he forget Stone Cold Steve Austin in 2001? Or Mankind? Or quite literally, Psycho Sid? It's John O'Clock, motherfuckers! It's John O'Clock, motherfuckers. Yes, it is. AJ Styles with a phenomenal knee drop on Ambrose, who was draped across a ladder. And this match is... The tone of this one is slowing down a bit, which is likely to the benefit of AJ Styles. Actually, which is likely to the benefit of Dean Ambrose. AJ Styles is more of a high-flying, quick shooter than Dean Ambrose. But AJ Styles, it looks like he's going to try to suplex Dean Ambrose into that propped-up ladder, who's propped up onto the top rope. Dean Ambrose is going to fight it, but catch a knee right in the midsection for his trouble. European reverse of an Irish whip, and now Dean Ambrose is going to catapult AJ into the ladder. Yes, he is. And AJ goes over the top. AJ goes over the top into the outside after getting catapulted onto that ladder. Dean Ambrose can now use that ladder to probably climb up and grab the belt if he wanted to, but oh no. Oh no. Dean Ambrose is going to drop that ladder on AJ Styles. He doesn't want to win it right now. He just throw the ladder at AJ. He just tossed that ladder at AJ Styles. Kevin Dunn must hit his teeth on the replay button. That's right. Just gnashing his fucking teeth on the fucking replay button. That's right. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye. Yes, that's right. Meanwhile, Dean Ambrose now has got a table. You can't win the belt with a table, Dean. And tosses the table into the ring. Dean Ambrose ain't that tall a guy. Like, he can't set the table up and use it to win the fucking belt. But AJ can use that chair across the back of Dean Ambrose to stop him from doing whatever he had planned. And at the very least, buy him some time. And people wonder in matches like this, what's the difference between using a chair in this match and using a chair in a regular match? The difference is the mindset you have to get into. To be up for a match like this. In order, when you go into a match knowing that there's going to be weapons, knowing that there's going to be tables, knowing that there's going to be ladders and chairs, you have to put your mind in a different frame that actually resonates into your body than would a regular match. You have to tell your mind you're going to go through far more excruciating pain than you've ever known before in your life, than you're typically used to in a regular wrestling match. You're used to tendons getting pulled and getting stretched out and stuff. You're not used to running up against metal. You have to get yourself up for that. And AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose for this one have gotten themselves up for that. As AJ Styles just hit, as we see on the replay here, a sidewalk slam onto a set-up chair that basically exploded that chair. And again, we've got the table in the ring. Dean Ambrose saying, hit me right here, and AJ willing to oblige. Big kick right to the top of Dean's forehead. Again, AJ willing to oblige. And AJ now with the chair systematically aimed at Dean Ambrose's shoulder and upper back. As AJ now is probably looking to put this match away. There's no ladders in the ring, but there are plenty underneath. He's got more chairs. More chairs. Dean Ambrose. AJ Styles is not looking to end the match. He's looking to inflict punishment. As if we needed any more steel in this matchup, AJ. Both these guys have been in extraordinary matches before. AJ Styles has traveled all over the country and battled in all kinds of different gimmick matches before. Dean Ambrose, a veteran of CZW. AJ looks like he's going to go for a suplex on the tables. He must have been watching that chairs match between Kalisto and Corbin Burnson, or Baron whatever is Corbin. Cordwood Corbin. And Dean Ambrose reversed the suplex into what looked like was going to be a front suplex, but then twisted it into almost a power bomb onto the chairs, and that could have ended. Man, if AJ didn't flip when AJ flipped, his neck could have literally been broken. And David Otunga's looking at that like, what is that? That ain't a body slam. I don't know what that is. That ain't a clothesline. Here again, you see a suplex, but then Dean Ambrose flips AJ's neck out to make it almost into a power bomb, and then scoop slam with the belt, or with the chair, draped across AJ's back, as both land at the exact same time. And Dean Ambrose now is looking for new ways to punish the face that runs the place, and he might try to mangle it right here with a Sabu. What's he going to do? Elbow drop? Yes, it is. Cactus elbow from the middle rope, using the chair onto the face that runs the place. Unbelievable maneuver. And at this point, again, Dean Ambrose could probably win the match right here. In my opinion, AJ Styles is out. AJ Styles is out. But Dean Ambrose now, what is he gonna do? Oh, he just bashed AJ Styles into one of the propped up legs of that table. The lunatic fringe now setting the table up in the corner as AJ Styles again is knocked out. Dean Ambrose at this particular point in time could probably have won the title twice already. AJ Styles can barely move. The only thing keeping him from the floor is the apron. Dean Ambrose now dragging AJ Styles, whose tights are cut underneath, right on his ass there, ladies and some gentlemen. And as they roll around now, reverse, suplex into the table into the corner. AJ just suplexed Dean Ambrose through the table in the corner. What's going on, Asia? You might be interested in this matchup at this particular point, Asia, because AJ Styles, the face that runs the place, well, we're showing about 3 cheeks right now, 2 up here and 1 back there, because his tights have ripped in an unsavory place, depending on where you're looking. And Kevin Dunn is doing his damnedest not to show AJ Styles' ass for the rest of this matchup. but it's there. We can all see it. It's there's a moon out tonight. Oh. And apparently, when approached about underwear, AJ Styles apparently told WWE he didn't want none. Big dropkick to Dean Ambrose, who comes back with the Boss Man slingshot into a clothesline, and AJ lands on a pile of chairs near the corner there, and Dean Ambrose now might be looking for a ladder. Dean Ambrose now might be looking for a ladder to end this one. More crowd reactions. Lots and lots of crowd reactions in this pay-per-view for some reason. That might be why there's so much space in between moves from some of these guys. They might have told him, hit a big move and then wait a minute so we can get some crowd reactions. Which is whatever. Anyway, Dean Ambrose is climbing the ropes now with AJ Styles, both in a front face lock. Oh, there are two tables set up on the outside there. And Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles both come off the top. They both kind of fall off. AJ's going to look for the phenomenal forearm here, but get a boot right to the midsection. Dirty Deeds reversed. Dirty Deeds was reversed by AJ Styles, who's now forearming his way out of that bit of predicament. Dean Ambrose is propped up on the ropes there. AJ Styles flagged over the top. And the moon is becoming a little bit wider here as the tear becomes a little bit wider in AJ Styles' tights. Dean Ambrose. It doesn't... Oh, get a ladder then! Get a fucking ladder! Oh no, he's going to dive on AJ. Yes, he is! He dives on AJ, and AJ's head hits the announce table. John saving his hat, his cowboy hat. Oh, there go the monitors. Those are expensive ass monitors. Anybody gonna move the water bottles? Those things are gonna hurt. Kevin Dunn again, trying not to zoom in on the big split in AJ Styles' tights. Right across, what was that? I think that was the right cheek there. I think that was AJ's right cheek. Oh, Dean Ambrose now setting up a smaller ladder on top of one of these announce tables. And it looked like one of the referees adjusted the ladder. Oh, they're going to do one of these where the referees hold the damn ladder in place? Fuck you, refs. Fuck you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, please. Dean Ambrose has AJ draped across the middle announce table there. The ladder set up on the end. And they're zooming in on Dean Ambrose, which is good, so I can't see the referees holding a ladder for him, which is, again, good. Don't show it. Big elbow from the top of the ladder onto the announce table. That was actually good direction. Don't mess with the cowboy hat, especially not in Texas. You're right, Mario. That was actually good direction. You didn't see the referees holding the ladder. That was actually good direction. Even if the referees held the ladder, which I'm sure they did, that's why they were in the position, you didn't see it. It didn't take away from it. That was good. That was one bit of good direction there. So good on you, Kevin Dunn. You get another bottle of Ipana if you want to. But on the replay here, you can fucking see it. Especially when they slowed it down. On the replay, you can fucking see it. Don't hold the ladders for these guys. It makes it look so bad. It's one of those things where if I were a referee there and I was involved in one of these matches, I wouldn't hold the ladder. I wouldn't do it. And they'd probably come back and be like, "Why didn't you hold the thing?" It's like, because it looks bad. Because it looks bad and cheap and terrible, and it just exposes it's terrible. It's bad. It looks awful when a referee's holding a ladder for a guy in a fucking ladder match. It looks awful. More crowd reactions. Jesus. They might as well call this pay-per-view crowd reaction. WWE crowd reaction. They might as well. Dean Ambrose now slowly making the climb up that ladder after he put himself through AJ Styles, through a table. But AJ Styles, if you can see over there in the corner, his hand, he's pulling himself up. Phenomenal forearm, yes! Phenomenal forearm into Dean Ambrose off the middle of that ladder. Both men are laid out at this point in time. Big, phenomenal forearm there. You see on the replay. Ambrose now going up one side of the ladder. AJ going up the other. That belt propped precariously up there on the ring there. It looks goddamn awful hanging up there like that, but there it is. Somebody sloppily threw that shit up there again. They should have one side panel, the main panel, and the other side panel. Why? Why is that so hard for whoever the fuck sets that shit up to fucking understand? Anyway, both men clubbing each other on the top of that ladder. Double headbutt. Both guys precariously hanging up, and both guys come right back down off that double headbutt. But Dean Ambrose still on his feet barely, almost in a three-point stance. European reverses that. Dirty Deeds? No. Kick to the midsection. Styles Clash? Styles Clash? No. Tilt-A-Whirl. Dean Ambrose had AJ Styles up for an Alabama slam and then tilt-a-whirled him headfirst into the ladder. Which, by the way, is still up. AJ Styles is not. Ambrose on his way now, climbing up the ladder, which is sorely out of position. That means Ambrose is going to have to climb up at least one more rung in order to really reach that ladder. But it's not going to help because AJ Styles has got his jeans cuff. There's got the hem of his jeans. He can't climb up higher. AJ's right there. AJ's got him. You're triggered by that belt. I am triggered by that belt. What's going on, Brady? I am triggered by that fucking belt. But AJ Styles has Dean Ambrose off the ladder. Powerbomb to the outside. Hurricane Rana to the outside. AJ tried to powerbomb Dean Ambrose out. And Dean Ambrose Hurricane Rana AJ Styles out. Both men are out. Dean Ambrose now doing a poor skin the cat. Trying to get back into the ring, though. AJ, I am triggered by that belt because it's the little things. It's a small thing, but it's a big thing. Like, it's the details in wrestling that make it so good sometimes. And when you fuck up a detail like that, it ruins it. It fucking ruins it. Oh, Acai moonsault off the apron into a DDT. AJ Styles to Dean Ambrose onto the floor. So if ever there was a time for AJ Styles to get back in the ring and climb back up that ladder, it's now. He successfully hit the Acai moonsault into a DDT on the outside of the floor, and that padding is purely for aesthetics. It ain't as soft as the ring, folks. It's purely for aesthetics. And the hole in AJ's tights is not widened any further, despite what all the ladies and some of the gentlemen there in Dallas would like. AJ now setting up a table. Setting up Dean Ambrose on that table now. This is the perfect time for AJ. I think AJ Styles is looking for a kill shot. AJ Styles is looking for a match ender right now. Oh, now he's got a second win. Here comes that fighting spirit AJ Styles learned in Japan. Purotsu's about to happen right now. He's measuring the ropes for the springboard maneuver that AJ Styles is going to want to do. Is it going to be a springboard 450? Yes, it is! Through the table! Springboard 450 through the table on the outside. Springboard 450 on the outside through Dean Ambrose through the table. Again, on that concrete floor. You think that padding is soft, folks. You've never seen it. You've never been on it. You've never been on it through a table while somebody was springboard 450 splashing on top of you. What's going on, Mike? Beautiful maneuver. Probably the spot of the night so far. Springboard 450 splash through Dean Ambrose through a table. And again, these fucking crowd what is this? What is with the crowd reactions? What is with all the crowd reactions? What is with the fucking crowd? You want reactions? You come over here to 2-drink minimum. You watch the live stream with the boy Surreal 469. AJ Styles now. That's probably the kill shot right there. The ladder is probably, come on, it's as perfect as it's gonna get. AJ now is about to climb. What happened? It's James Ellsworth! James Ellsworth is here! It's not as soft as those blue pads, that's right. James Ellsworth is here! The chin that runs the bin is here! The chin that runs the place is here! And AJ Styles has stopped climbing the ladder. Oh, because he wants James Ellsworth, and he's got him. James Ellsworth with the neck brace on and all. Oh no, he's gonna try to Styles clash him off the stairs again. He's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill that kid. He's gonna kill that kid. Ellsworth didn't even do anything. He just came out to the ring. Ambrose clotheslining AJ, who was about to Styles clash James Ellsworth off the stairs instead of Dirty Deeds onto the stairs. This is Ambrose's time, and he knows it. This is his opportunity right now. Dirty Deeds on the half of those steel steps. This is it right here. Dean Ambrose is going to be your new WWE champion right now. New champ right here. It's perfectly set up, Dean. Climb! Climb, boy, climb! Climb, boy, climb. Why is he struggling to get up those ropes again? Up the ladder again. Climb! Climb, boy, climb! What are you doing? Climb! AJ's back in the ring already after getting he got a Dirty Deeds on the fucking steel steps. He should be knocked the fuck out. He should be abjectly knocked the fuck out. But instead, he's back in the ring, and he's out of the ring again! He's out of the ring! That's it! New champion! New champion, Dean Ambrose. Wait a minute! Oh, wait a minute! Ellsworth turned on Ambrose! Ellsworth turned on Ambrose! Ellsworth knocked the ladder over! Wait a minute! Oh, he's gonna cash in right now! Oh, he's gonna cash in now! He's gonna cash in now! He's cashing in now! Cashing in now, boy! Cashing in now! Cashing in now, boy! Ambrose is out! AJ is out! Cashing in! Wait a minute! No, he's not! Why did Ellsworth turn on Ambrose? Ellsworth turned on Ambrose. Ellsworth, what's going on, Nocho? Or Nacho? Ellsworth. Ambrose was literally, he was less than inches away from the belt. He was touching it. He was feeling it. It was a fingernail away from becoming the new WWE champion. And James Ellsworth turns on Dean Ambrose, knocks the ladder over, and now the face that runs the place, thanks to the chin that is within, the chin, I can't believe James Ellsworth turned on turned on Dean Ambrose like that. And AJ Styles is going to continue to run the place. After all the punishment, even AJ can't believe it. AJ's looking at Ellsworth like, what the hell? Even AJ Styles is like, what the hell happened? Even AJ can't believe Ellsworth did that. Even AJ's looking like, what the hell happened? Why did James Ellsworth turn on Dean Ambrose? Why did Ambrose save him from the Styles Clash? Why? Why, James? Why? Why, James? Why? What happened? Hashtag why, James? Why? Why, James? Why? Why? Why did he turn? Why, James? Why? Why did James Ellsworth turn on Dean Ambrose? Why, James? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand what happened. James Ellsworth. James Ellsworth. Talking Smack is on, so we're going to do a little Talking Smack too. Why, James? Why? I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I am shocked. I am abjectly shocked. They got me. I am sufficiently shocked by what just happened. I am abjectly shocked. Why, James? Why? I don't... What happened? Yes, easily the best match of the night. You're right. Easily the best match of the night. You're absolutely right. I don't get it. What happened? What happened? He gave him the Styles Clash off the stairs. He was about to do it again on pay-per-view.
Let's bring it down. Let's get ourselves. I don't think that this is the time or the place to get anything on. No.
Why?
Daniel Bryan. That's not what this is about. Can you give us not? You can't even breathe through your nose because you're very sick right now. No one wants to hear that. Okay.
Why, James? Why? I am shocked. I am shocked. What's going on, Brandon? I am shocked and appalled. Damn it.
You know what? I looked at
James Ellsworth just turned. This is NWO level turning. This is worse than Bash at the Beach. I can't even. What happened? Why, Stone Cold? Why? Why did he turn?
I am so proud of our SmackDown.
I don't understand.
And the losers. It was an incredible night for everyone.
I don't understand why James Ellsworth turned. James Ellsworth with all my little spinner, baby. My little spinner mama.
Really overwhelming feeling. I am so excited. I honestly didn't expect it. It's just, oh, I can't. It was so nice having my parents here. They've never been to a WWE live event. They've never been here? Yeah, well, they went to NXT events, but never to a WWE event.
Well, she's all humble now.
Them coming with me, winning the title was just, it was so cool. Oh and, my God. Have you got to talk to your mom yet? Yeah, and she was so happy because she's helped me with everything from like the ups and downs. And, sorry.
This is shoot Alexa Bliss. This is not Alexa Bliss. This is whatever her real name is. She's about to cry.
She's just so proud of me, and I'm just so happy that we did it.
She's about to cry.
It was so
I'm number 2 in WWE TLC, by the way. She's about to cry. He pulled a Colin Delaney. Yeah, Colin Delaney. Fuck. And where's Colin Delaney now? Although Colin Delaney did get an action figure, actually, which was fucking weird.
You smacked him up saying that this is where you're supposed to be. And now you've arrived. Do you feel relieved to now have that box checked off? Yeah, I know that, it's a struggle to get it, and it's going to be a struggle to keep it, and I'm still in shock.
Did your mom cry?
Yes, did your dad cry? My dad's not much okay, but I'm sure it wasn't settled in. Yeah, and it was so cool being out there, and I saw them in the front row before the match even started, and it just it tugged on my heartstrings a little bit, and I was just, it's such an amazing.
See, she's shooting right now. She's not even in Alexa Bliss mode.
That just has that drive and that passion for what you do. So congratulations. Physically though, from that standpoint, for that tables match, sore. Yeah. I mean, your elbows wrapped up. Yeah, I wasn't even alone with the table, but Becky got my arm with the disarmer under the table when I was trying to shut the table. So you've got to give a little bit of credit to your opponent tonight, Becky Lynch, right? I mean, she came in here as the very first, the number 1 draft pick for SmackDown Live, and you could be the first one to dethrone her. But I mean, this was an incredible night for both of you.
The tables match itself wasn't all that great, but this is weird seeing Alexa Bliss.
No. See, I was supposed to be champion last time I faced her in Glasgow. I should have already had this title. Becky, no.
Now she's turning it back on.
You should be working harder to try to get the title back from me. That's not going to happen.
Not that you owe Becky anything, but
Now she's back in character.
credit for the effort that she put into this tables match. It was an incredible match.
She put in the effort, but it wasn't enough. She was the one at the end of the day that went to the table, not me. So obviously she didn't try that hard.
Now, who are you looking forward to as your challengers coming up? I mean, obviously Becky Lynch at some point has got to have a rematch. Nikki Bella won her match tonight. I mean,
Natalia certainly tonight said that she had her eye on the prize. Well, here's the thing. I'm now the champion, and I am now validating what I've always said. Was that
Yeah, now she's back in character.
This brand. I deserve to be the face of this brand, and any of the women in our division, sure, try to step up to me, but it's not going to happen. What's going to make you a better women's champion than Becky Lynch? What's going to make me a better women's champion than Becky Lynch is the fact that I was made to be a champion. When they thought of the new era, they thought of me, Alexa Bliss, not Becky Lynch. Okay?
Yeah, she's back in character.
Thank you so much for joining us on Talking Smack. Congratulations again. Much deserved victory for you tonight. The women tonight, I mean, we could talk about it. The entire show. I mean, what Alexa
Oh, glad Alexa went back in character. But what the hell happened? I'm still in shock from the Ellsworth turn. I am still in shock that James Ellsworth, he went. Why, James? Why? Why, James? Why? Oh. Oh no.
So do you think that kind of eliminates Becky from that? Not eliminates it, because like you said, she's got her rematch, but now it's just like, that's pretty...
That's the thing that I'm
Oh. So I did, in fact, check Twitter. I'm about to do that right now. I did, in fact, predict AJ was going to keep it, at least through the Rumble. I thought at the end of this match it would have been a perfect opportunity to hear, the Undertaker's go. James Ellsworth is trending. James Ellsworth is trending. Over 3,000 tweets about James Ellsworth.
Well, another person that we've got to bring on here that definitely took his opportunity to join us tonight is on there, Corbin.
Oh, congratulations on your big win tonight. Thanks, man. You having a rough night tonight? Why?
When Big Ding came around to put him down, AJ turned into a clown, and no title ever wants to dance with a fool who went and ripped his pants. Yes, yes, AJ delighted quite a few young girls in the audience tonight with a little wardrobe malfunction. I'm pretty sure those tights are going to be retired. They're probably going to go up on WWEauction.com or something. Because,
Well, look at that. He just put you through a whole pile of hair. Okay, he gets lucky once in a while, but wasn't enough to beat
putting him through a whole pile of chairs, that's not how you win the match. You don't win the match by being the first one to put your opponent through the chairs. You still apparently had to pin him.
You should just give up. Because that didn't work for him. And, ever since I've shown up on this scene, I've made an impact.
Oh, man.
My first day, 100,000 plus people. And, what I do, I won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Day one. Since day one, I have been winning. Now, you know what? I will not deny that you're very good, you're very tough. But you have to give Kalisto a little credit.
We just witnessed the biggest heel turn since Hogan. Somebody else put it, yes, on Twitter. Hashtag why James Y. Hashtag why James Y. Ellsworth is a weasel. Why James Y?
Apart, and he may have got a few shots in there because of that. But I enjoyed every second of ragdolling him like a little toy. I dragged him around by my own t-shirt, slammed him into the barricade, into the wall, and into a pile of chairs. That felt good. That's because you gave me that. That is your feeling. Your little buddy, the little guy, all the little kids at home. They just watch someone that they want to be like. Someone be like you watch a guy and he's undersized, maybe not as strong, not as quick, not as powerful.
Corbin Burns is now on Talking Smack, talking about his match with Kalisto.
And they pick Kalisto as their guy. They're gonna watch. Oh, Kalisto's he's small, he's fast, he's not as strong, he's got heart, his lucha heart or whatever he said it was. And he failed. He's always gonna fail.
Oh, boy.
Some people lose.
Okay, well, Baron, you won tonight. What's next for you? Is Kalisto taking other pictures of you now? You're done.
Well, I think that what I did tonight, what I've done since day one against things.
Baron Corbin. What I said? Yeah, that's what I said. Corbin Burnson. Corbin Blue? Cordon Blue? Yeah, Cordon Blue here. Cordon Blue is doing a promo.
Put me where I belong, and that's in the main event. The main event picture is guys like AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose. Those are the guys I belong with. So I get the things done that I've set out to do here. And it'll be at their expense and my enjoyment.
Brian, do you think you're very much?
Listen, I think everybody deserves an opportunity. And no, you laugh, no problem. You hate opportunities to
Royal Rumble is fastly approaching. You've already mentioned winning the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Is that something that you're kind of sizing everybody up for?
You know, I'm going to do whatever I need to get done to become world champion. And if that's next week, if that's next Tuesday, if that's the Royal Rumble, if that's any other pay-per-view, I'm going to come out and do vengeance. I'm going to punish the man in front of me. I'm going to enjoy every second of it. And everyone needs to understand, again, some people are losers, some people are winners, and you can't change it. You can't fight fate. I'm a winner, and I have proved that over and over again. And now I'm going to go celebrate my victory.
A lot of heels coming in. A lot of heels. Yeah, AJ needs a new tailor. Yes. Watch AJ come out next Tuesday with just a patch. With just a patch over it.
So it bothered me when Baron Corbin came in, hey, put me in the main event, put me in the main event, and he hadn't done anything.
Sure.
I think at this point, we have to look and see what he's done in his performance tonight, and maybe he does.
The chin that helped AJ Styles get the win. Yes. The chin that helped AJ get the win. That's right. The chin that helped AJ win. Ding. Put me in the promotional department, WWE. I can make you some money.
When I outweighed by over 100 pounds, I deserve to be at the main event. Maybe that's not the exact progression to getting into that scene. But hey, I'm not gonna lie. I was impressed with Baron Corbin's performance tonight, and not just because of him, but because of how much heart Kalisto showed.
Absolutely.
Right? And he overcame what Kalisto did, right? So that's when I get really impressed, right? That's when I was impressed with everybody.
All right. Who else is coming up on this show? Is AJ coming up on this show?
On deck here first. We have new tag team champions in Bray Wyatt.
Oh no, it's Bray Wyatt and
How shocked are you
Randy Orton. Are they coming on?
about the tag team division?
It's just weird.
Is it? I guess I should say weird. No, it's not just because I do keep in mind that ultimately we're thinking underdogs going into this.
Yeah.
But
I honestly, I didn't think, you see this all the time, say in basketball, where you get teams together that are filled with all-stars.
Yeah.
They can't work together because everybody wants to be the star, right? But
You know what? I'm a little shocked that Luke Harper actually took the bullet for Randy Orton. That seems to be the theme of this Wyatt family, or this incarnation of the Wyatt family, is somebody takes the bullet for.
Did you see what happened out there?
Oh shit! It's the chin.
why was that your strategy?
Because I've defeated AJ Styles 3 times, and now I get my guaranteed WWE World Title match against AJ Styles, who I have his number, so I'm gonna win the WWE World Title.
But you robbed your closest friend here in WWE of his own championship opportunity
Oh.
that he would have had tonight.
I'm not worried about that. He would have done the same thing to me. We go way back.
Do you?
When I won the WWE title, to make it up to him, I'm gonna give him the first shot.
You do realize that the only reason you ever beat AJ Styles was because Dean Ambrose was helping you.
I mean, that's a lot of people say that. I don't believe that. I truly believe I have AJ Styles' number, and I can defeat him for the WWE World Championship.
AJ Styles clapped you off the stairs last week. What are you talking about? That you're in a neck brace.
Yeah, I'm a little beat up, you're right. But that wasn't a match, Brian. That wasn't a WWE World Title match. It wasn't a match at all.
Can you picture yourself in a one-on-one situation with
They're trying to talk Ellsworth down off the ledge right now.
Well, actually, it's funny you say that. I just saw Shane McMahon, and I'm going to get that opportunity this Tuesday.
Oh no! He should have run out to WrestleMania with it.
Against AJ Styles. And like I said, Renee, I truly believe I have his number, and I'm going to win the WWE World Championship this Tuesday on SmackDown Live.
You do realize that you also now have a probably pretty upset Dean Ambrose on your case.
I understand. He's probably upset, but we go way back. And like I said, I'm going to tell him.
No, Ellsworth should have cashed in at WrestleMania like Seth
Can I
Rollins.
interrupt you for a second?
Please.
As general manager, about why I'm angry with you right now? Because you interrupted a great match, a main event of a pay-per-view. Do you know what the one thing that we have over that stupid Universal title is? Is that every single one of our WWE
Over that stupid Universal title.
there haven't been interference from outside people, right? Kevin Owens, the only reason he's the Universal Champion is because Chris Jericho interferes or somebody else interferes. Everybody's always interfering. This was the one title that meant something, that meant that the champion was the champion and the champion was the best, and you ruined that tonight.
I understand you're upset, Daniel, but maybe after I win the title on Tuesday, you'll be happy and you won't be upset anymore at me.
Would you like seeing? How would you react to having James Ellsworth as the spokesperson for SmackDown Live, as the top superstar on SmackDown Live, as the WWE World
Well,
Champion?
this is what I truly believe. If you can beat AJ Styles one-on-one, then maybe you do deserve to be champion. But this is what I think is going to happen. I think AJ Styles is going to hurt you. And then I think Dean Ambrose is going to really hurt you.
Well, Brian, AJ Styles has hurt me before, but I'm still sitting here. I've been hurt time after time.
By the way, Ellsworth pay-per-view paycheck. Another pay-per-view paycheck in his bank account.
On SmackDown Live, I will beat AJ Styles for a fourth time and become the WWE World Champion. And I want you to promise me something. After I become WWE World Champion, I want to come and talk to Smack, and I want you to shake my hand and congratulate me on becoming a WWE World Champion. That would mean the world to me.
If you win on Tuesday, you can take my spot as host Tuesday night on top.
Whoa. Slow down with that. Why am I being punished for this?
Why would you be punished? He's a great talker. He's great.
I just don't think that it's a good idea for you to be stepping into host talking segment. There's one thing if you have Miz coming in here to hang out, that's understandable. But all right, we need to take a look back at exactly what you did here tonight. I mean, you marched out there and
James Ellsworth, the biggest heel in the company. James Ellsworth, the biggest heel. Did you see WWE Wrestling with Regret top 30? Yes, I did. And there are quite a few of them that I did legitimately forget about. There are a couple of them. Matt Morgan, who Trapzilla knows or knew fairly well. And who else? Tyler Rex, who helped train Trapzilla in the UPW training center before he went to WWE. So there are a couple of them that I knew or met or slightly associated with for whatever reason. But man, oh man, that's not how. I swear to God, James Ellsworth should have cashed in at WrestleMania, a la Seth Rollins. I'd have paid money to see that. I'd have paid money to see that. That was incredible. That was incredible. Oh my God, James Ellsworth. James Ellsworth. And even AJ didn't know why. I remember Kazarni. Oh, yeah, I refereed a match with Kazarni at Lucha Pro. It was a no-holds-barred match. The top rope came off, and he used it as a fucking weapon. And the only reason why I refereed was because the other referee had injured himself in a match before. He could barely, go down for the 3 count in that match. And so I had a referee shirt, and I ended up refereeing the match. And it was, I mean, Kazarni was fine. He's a nice enough guy, but Carney, it wasn't going to get over. It was never going to get over. And the way they didn't even try with Kazarni. They didn't even try with him.
do you have any kind of game plan to go into this? Have you been thinking about this leading up to what you were going to do tonight? Game plan to go into this? Have you been thinking about this leading up to what you were going to do tonight?
My game plan is to win the WWE World Championship.
Okay.
And I don't need this.
Oh, he's taking off the brace! He's taking off the brakes. He's powering up. He's taking off the brakes. Oh, he's powering his way out.
Do you feel like some of these situations are kind of just like spiraling out of control a little bit? It's like with James Ellsworth coming on here, making these demands, having his championship match, having Baron Corbin asking you to put him in these main event matches. Like, where do you just step in and draw the line on what's happening?
Well, the issue here is that he said he talked to Shane about it. I'm gonna have to talk to Shane about it. About that championship.
Hashtag why James why. Hashtag WWE TLC.
He thinks he has a chance.
Yeah, but you know what? Okay, maybe that's my fault, right? Maybe that's.
My gosh. Only 2 matches, goodbye. Only 2 matches, GG, WWE, yeah. Only 2 matches. Only 2. They didn't try. They didn't try with him. The same way they didn't try with Mordecai. Like, Mordecai was an interesting template, but they didn't even try. Ah, Jesus, here we go, The Miz.
I don't know what you want to call it. You're finally realizing that it is your fault. You are the general manager of SmackDown Live, and all these things are happening because of you. It revolves around you. My apologies for interrupting, but I just heard him saying it's my fault. And when I hear that, it infuriates me. Because, you know, as good as you were in the ring, maybe even you were great. And the audience loved you. As a general manager, you were terrible.
Whoa. You can't say that he's a terrible general manager. I feel like the general consensus for most of the people in the locker room think that Daniel Bryan's a great general manager. I'm in the women's locker room. I can talk to people in catering and see them backstage.
I mean, maybe you hear something different in the women's locker room. My wife's actually in the women's locker room, and she hears about it all the time. And
He's busy bedazzling her dress all the
you just
time.
witnessed here on Talking Smack, Baron Corbin talking. You talk James Ellsworth. There's more people in that WWE locker room that literally do not like Daniel Bryan as a general manager. I mean, granted, the audience cheers his name, chants yes, but those people don't matter. It's about the talent in the WWE locker room and the opportunities that people deserve. And he's not shelling out the opportunities. The only reason why I have this is because the opportunities I have given for myself. Listen, I have never claimed to be the best general manager. I did not apply for this job. This wasn't a job that I was like, hey, here you go, and you know, Daniel Bryan, let's give Daniel Bryan another job so we can just yes, all the way out. And you know what? And yes, that's why I'm here. And so the crowd can go out there and yes. But you know what? I'm trying my best. And guess what? Without you coming on this show and denigrating me, you wouldn't be in the position that you're in right now. Without me pushing you to be better than the lazy hack that you were before. Yeah, better than being the lazy hack that you were before.
He's right. Daniel Bryan's right about that, because Miz lazy hacked himself through that fucking ladder match.
I agree. Yep, I agree with that. I agree that you work hard, have been interviewing and all that.
You know, I remember Jesse, but I completely forgot about him being a rapper. I didn't. Jam Master J, a.k.a. Grandmaster Sexa, it was bad. It was awful.
But somebody went out into Hollywood interviews and were a hack. Yeah, now you're taking credit for all. I'm not taking credit. You have stepped up since then.
Oh, don't put a microphone in Maurice's hand!
Be a man, look at my husband, and apologize for the way you treated him. All those negative comments and the way you treated him. I want you to look at him and apologize.
What opportunity have you not that I have given myself? Win the business for myself. Coming on here and making people talk, making people react. Last week when you were here, when you decided to go off and do whatever you had to do, I had to fill in for you at Talking Smack. And guess what? It was the highest rated Talking Smack ever. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? No, you're not wrong. And guess you know why? Because you're a better talker.
How do they know that? How is that legit? Or are they just saying that because it's on the network? It's a network exclusive. I think they're just saying that. Like there aren't any actual fucking ratings.
Fantastic in the ring. I'm doing your moves better than you are. This is day 19 of the Miss Intercontinental Championship reunion tour. See these notches? You see these notches right here? It's another day, it's another notch. Each one of these notches, remember, each one of these notches means something. This one, this day 19 right here, this 19th notch is a notch of victory. So I'll tell you what, Daniel, maybe I should give you a participation award for being the general manager.
How many of those is he gonna put on the belt? Is he gonna notch up the entire belt while he has it?
Maybe you should figure out what to do. You know what? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. But guess what? Almost every single one of your Intercontinental Championship reigns, right? Somebody interfered on your behalf. Interfered on my behalf? You know what? You're talking about James Ellsworth. You are in a TLC match. You're in a TLC match. You have to expect everything. She literally applauded me today.
Thank you. That's the end of Talking Smack. All right. Oh, that's gonna be the end of this stream. This the streams that we had here tonight, boy, were interesting to say the least. They can take the belt off of Brian Kendrick over there in this Roadblock promo. The 18th. That's in 2 weeks again. Again. 2 weeks before the next pay-per-view again. Really? Alright, folks. It's 2 weeks before the next pay-per-view. Ugh, Roadblock. Unbelievable. Another pay-per-view in 2 weeks and another pay-per-view 2 weeks after that. Stop. Stop. Enough is enough. Anyway, that's the end of this TLC stream. I appreciate everybody who jumped aboard the party train for this one. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm going to try to have them fixed by the next one. Now I'm on my Wi-Fi. I feel like I've figured out the Wi-Fi situation. So I'm going to do that one again. Let's see. You say you think Royal Rumble is at the end of January. Let's see here. Roadblock. Okay, so Roadblock is in 2 weeks. Then there's NXT Take. Okay, so yeah, it's at the end of January. Thank God. Oof. But in 2 weeks, in 2 damn weeks, it's gonna be Roadblock again. So we're gonna figure this thing out in 2 more weeks. All right, it's gonna be WWE Roadblock. Hopefully it's going to be better, and we're going to try to work out the kinks before we get to the big pay-per-view, which is going to be Royal Rumble coming up, all right? Party people, so here we go. Thank you, everybody. Hit the links not in the description, but hit the links in the description of my other videos. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you, everybody. See you in 2 weeks.